Just like many of you, my whole entire life I've been living against the odds. More than ever in my life I am focused, serving hope to the hopeless, while living against the odds. I'm from the mud, the dirt of society, and that created this driving me to help the whole world that's living against the odds. I know some of you are struggling and probably pissed at God. I was too, but I realized nothing happened to me, it happened for me. Here to tell the story of everyone that's living against the odds. My parents did the best they could, but I felt like I wasn't loved in my childhood. Made bad decisions which paved the way, but I had to go through it to grow through it so I can serve the world today. Suffered anxiety and drug abuse. Mentally now right, a couple screws were loose and still are, but I learned how to handle it. Realized I'll never get rid of it, so I had to channel it for good. I'll always be an addict, but now I am addicted to all this hope I give to you. Yo, I'm living proof that if you change your mind, you can change your life. Rest in peace to the old me, cause he had to die. I am redeemed, sober, recovered, clean. I ain't give it up, just had to switch it up the way I fiend. Now I fiend for the opposite on a positive level. Two middle fingers up, looking at the devil. What's up? Against the odds. More than ever in my life I am focused, serving hope to the hopeless, while living against the odds. I'm from the mud, the dirt of society, and that created this driving me to help the whole world that's living against the odds. I know some of you are struggling and probably pissed at God. I was too, but I realized nothing happened to me, it happened for me. Here to tell the story of everyone that's living against the odds.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Let's tell everybody good morning. Leo wanted to come on and tell you guys good morning before we got into our daily reflections, right? Leo's wanted to come on and say good morning, ask everybody how you're doing this morning. It's a beautiful Saturday. It is warming up in Minnesota. We went from -20 to I think we're going to hit 30 degrees today. Big time, right? So let's see who we could say hello to, Leo. See over here? So let's go. Let's say hello to Davin.
Hello.
Just say good morning. Just say good
morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Davin. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Holly. Good morning, Tanya. What's up, girl? I am going to talk today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That song is just to get people on so we're not staring at the camera looking goofy. Amanda, good morning, sister. Say good morning to Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning to Tanya Marie.
Good morning.
Good morning to Megan Dufresne.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning to Charlie Newcomb.
Good morning.
You know Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You know Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Say good morning to Heather.
Good morning.
Say good morning to Susanna.
Good morning.
Say good morning to Uncle Spud.
Good morning.
That's right.
Is it our Uncle Spud?
That is. That
Hi.
is. Look, he right here. Look, what did he say?
Hi, Leo.
That's right. Hi, Leo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, family? What a blessing to have you guys come on this morning on a Saturday. Y'all don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m., we're launching live. We're going live with the founder of Hope Shot. Sorry about that. The founder of Hope Shot, The Hope Shot on Facebook. He has a podcast. He does sort of the same thing I do. He has an amazing page. He's providing a lot of hope. He's got a big following, and he has a story to tell tonight. I hope you all can be there. That's for sure. Thank you guys for everything that you do for us on this page. For real. Leo wanted to come on here and tell you guys how much he loves you and how proud of each and every one of you he is. He wanted to say good morning this morning to all of you. Say good morning to Melissa.
Good morning.
And say good morning to Joe from Dayton Strong Recovery 101.
Good morning.
That's right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. What's up, Marlon, my man? You probably still can't share. That's all right. We got Christy on to take care of us today. Good morning, Marlon. Leo says hello to Marlon. Right, Leo?
Hi.
Leo's got his blankie right now. So he's, He's distracted. Good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Melissa. Shared everywhere. That a girl. Hey, do me a favor, guys and gals. If you haven't, share this live. Share this live on your page, and also share this live in some recovery groups if you're in them, because there's people out there that are struggling and suffering. I could read my inbox to you. For real. It'll show you that this is working. People are messaging. We are providing hope. Your stories, your comments, your engagement helps this page grow tremendously. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for allowing us to hit 6,000 Facebook likes. Wow. That is huge. Thank each and every one of you. All of you guys make this page what it is. Because guess what? I can't do this alone. We need an army to rise up. We need people to rise up and start to share their hope, share their story. Start helping people on social media. This is a real thing. All right. Love you. All right, everybody. Leo's going to take off. Daddy wants to get into this talk right away today because we don't have a lot of time, because we are going to go live tonight. So I don't want to spread out too much energy this morning. But we do have some stuff to talk about today. Let's talk about choices today, huh? We got choices today. We always have. We just never knew, right? We didn't know. But when we hit recovery, we realize that we can make some different choices. And some of those choices, we can call them turning points, the opportunities that we have to make the right choice. Yesterday, we talked about turning points. Today, we're going to talk about the choices that we have. We're just going to read straight from the Daily Reflection book, just like I did yesterday, and we're going to talk about it. Hey, why not? Right? I appreciate you guys showing up. Jared, good morning. Good morning, Jared. Good morning, Marlon. I hit you already. Let me see who else did I miss. Good morning, Patty. Appreciate you showing up this morning, Patty. I appreciate Dorothy. Thank you for showing up this morning. We appreciate you. If you guys don't mind, do me a favor and give this page a like if you haven't liked our page, and please share this out on your page so we can get some hope out to people that need to hear it. There are brothers and sisters out there still struggling. And guess what they're doing, folks? They're all looking at their phones. This is what they do. They look at their phones. That's what people are doing in 2021. When you go somewhere and you look in a line and everybody's sitting in line, what are they doing? They're on their phones. So this is digital recovery. This is digital recovery support, right? Yes, it is, because it's much needed. There are people out there that are staring at their phones, contemplating going back out to the old lifestyle or going back out to using. Let's put some hope in their life. Let's give them an opportunity to see that they don't have to do that today, right? They have a choice, people. We have a choice. We do. Let's get into our reading today. So today is January 8th. It says, do I have a choice? The fact is that most people in addiction, for reasons yet obscure, have lost the power of choice in addiction. Our so-called willpower becomes practically non-existent. My powerlessness over addiction does not cease when I quit drinking. In sobriety, I still have no choice. I can't drink. The choice I do have is to pick up and use the kit of spiritual tools that I have, that I've learned from the recovery program. When I do that, my higher power, which I call God, relieves me of my lack of choice and keeps me sober one more day. If I could choose not to pick up a drink today, where then would be my need for a program or a higher power? This is definitely something that we can talk about today, because this can be true for some people, but not true for others. It's not clear cut. It's not. It's not black and white, everybody. It's really not. Some people feel like they do have that choice. Some people that have recovered from this feel like they do have the choice today to either go this way and go that way. Early on, my sponsor told me that I was powerless over everything. I did a powerlessness inventory, and I showed myself that I was powerless over everything. For real. And then I told my sponsor at the time, I said, I'm powerless over everything except my choice to use. And he said that choice to not use or use, the choice to not use comes from God, from your higher power. This was true for me because there wasn't anything that good that came out of me. When I thought good things, they came from my heart. And I feel that that's where God lives in my life. But that doesn't mean that the way I have made it here is the only way that someone else can make it too. Because that's not true. People have different stories, and we all find God in a different light, in a different way. Our details are different. They really are. Our details are different. In general, we can relate with each other. But sometimes those details of our past life, if you were a gang member or if you were involved in crime and selling drugs, you can relate with someone that had done that in their past too and changed their life. But, in general, we all looking for someone to help us in life, really. And that answer is with God, for real. I know that my choices today are inspired by God. My choices today, God has restored my sanity. So today, when I make a choice, I know what choice I'm making. And I know it's different than early on when I did not have my sanity. I didn't know. All I knew that I was powerless and that the only thing that I really could control was my attitudes and how I approach situations. I get to choose if I want to pick up the old survival skills, my defects of character when things happen, or if I want to pick up the new tools that I'm learning in my spiritual kit, right? Recovery principles. And that's why we practice this every day, man. We don't do this perfect. And just because I read it out of a book, don't mean it's black and white and has to be done that way. Everybody's walk is a little different when it comes to recovery and addiction. Ain't nobody been able to put a damn pinpoint on it, how it comes about, what it is. Is it a choice? Is it a disease? We're not here to talk about none of that. We're here to talk about how we can recover from this. I don't want to argue with anyone about whether it's a choice or a disease, because here's the bottom line. Whether it's a choice or a disease, there's still people out there that are dying on a consistent basis. Whether it's a choice they make or whether it's a disease. The choices today, what I'm talking about, are choices in our lives, not a controversial topic to engage in argument. This is a topic to where we realize that we, with God's help, can make the right choices. That we have spiritual tools and recovery principles to rely on today. So when something happens in our life that makes us want to go back to the old Phil or the old John or the old Tanya, we can choose to follow God's will and God's plan for our lives. Because ultimately, God pulled us from the darkness so we can shine our lights and let the world know that God loves us and he has a plan for us. Even the ones that they counted out. And that's right, brothers and sisters. Most of us on here, they counted us out, didn't they? Didn't they count us out? They counted me out. They counted me out for a long time. I know they did. I talked to a brother the other day, man. God bless him. He said, man, I know that change is possible because you were a piece of shit. And I laughed. That doesn't offend me. It doesn't. Because I was a POS for real. That's what I was. If you ain't have nothing for me, I didn't want nothing from you. If I couldn't get something from you, you were no good to me. That's not how I live my life today. I want to put up a comment from Marlon. This is Marlon's opinion. I like it. That's right, brother. It does begin with a choice. Yep. And then we continue to make those choices. And then what happens? We start to lose who we are. That drug, I'm going to use my example, meth, for example. I chose to do meth because it helped me to drink like a normal person. Then what happened was the meth totally consumed my life. Everything that I did, every thought that I made, every action that I took involved getting more and more and more of it. Horrible. I don't even know where I was going with that. But for real, I mean, straight up, the bottom line is that's all I did. That's all I did. The getting and finding ways and means to get more and more and more. I did that for over 10 years. And I did it to the extreme. And then when I wanted to sober up, I made the choice to stay sober, but I didn't follow it up with any of the actions that I did when I was using, like going out and finding ways and means to get recovery. No, hell no. I didn't do that at all. That's not what I did. When I wanted to sober up the first time, I thought that, God was going to do all the work for me, that all I had to do was stop using. I relapsed and I learned from that mistake. No, I don't feel that relapse is a part of recovery. But what happened was I relapsed. And thank God that I learned from my relapse. And thank God that he had a plan for me, that I was lucky enough to get locked up and thrown away in a prison for 51 months and get a little treatment in that prison. That's a blessing for sure. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? It is Saturday. We are chilling on our Good Morning live. We do have a live going on tonight. In less than 12 hours, we have 8 p.m. Central Time Zone. We have the founder of The Hope Shot on our page. Good morning to Jeanette. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning. Good morning, sister. I just wanted to give you that shout out, let you know I see you and I appreciate you. Everyone, Jeanette is a leader in our Against the Odds group. She has been from the start. She was with some of the founders of that group before they passed that group on to this page and myself. She has stuck with us and continues to support this mission of spreading hope to the hopeless. For real. This sister right here cares about each and every one of you. She is a hard worker. And she cares about each and every one of you. She has her own family life and her own issues, but she still is a rock in this group. Give this woman some congratulations for her recovery and all that she's doing on this page and in this group to help us, period. To help us, period, man. That's what's up. That's the beauty of recovery. People that used to only think about themselves start to think about other people. Wow. People that used to destroy the lives of anyone that came in touch with them. There was always pain and misery every time that we made contact with people because of our selfishness, because of our self-centeredness. Now look at us. Now look at us. We're out here trying to help other people. When someone does us wrong, we turn the other cheek. For many of us, it takes more courage to walk away from a fight than to engage in one. These are the choices that I'm talking about today. Yes, it's controversial. The addiction is a choice. Right. We have to make the choice to put the booze in our body or to put the drug in our body. What happens is we continue to make that choice and it continues to take over our lives. And it makes it harder for us to get back right. That's right. That's mine too. There is no right or wrong answer to whether it's a choice or disease. Robin, good morning. I wanted to share your comment. I appreciate it. It says, I personally don't think this is a definite right or wrong answer. Relapse has not been a part of my active recovery. However, relapse was definitely a part of my journey to recovery. Not sure if that makes any sense or not. I get it, sister or brother. Can't see who you are, but I definitely get it. Exactly. We all have our own opinions and how we have recovered. What's nice is that we don't put those opinions upon everybody else, because what it does is it confuses people. It does. It confuses people. I like to give people clear-cut directions on how I did it, and that's what I do. But I do understand that there are many different walks and many different pathways into a changed life or recovery. There is not a one road that leads us there. There are many roads that curve and twist and go through mountains and go through hills and go through valleys. All these roads lead to one spot. That one spot should be God. That one spot should be God. If you're in recovery and you don't have a relationship with God, I'm here to tell you, you need one. Because that's ultimately what we're doing here. We're on a mission by God. God has pulled us from what we thought was a hopeless, powerless life, which was, God pulled us from that and said, let me give you some power in your weakness. Let me give you some strength in your weakness. Let me hold you up so you can shine bright for what I want you to do and stop messing it up. I told someone the other day, and this is true, someone told me this, and it stuck with me. I told my story one day, and a guy pulled me out and said, hey, man, I want to tell you this, and I don't know if a lot of people will, but if God has a calling for your life and you continue to mess up that calling, he will take your life. That stuck with me. I look back at my life and I see all the answered prayers. I see all the times that he's gotten me out of trouble. John, you know what I'm talking about. Way back in the day when we were in Dakota County, we got out. We've had chances and we went back. How many times has God given us a chance, brother? So many. So now that he has saved our lives, why wouldn't we glorify him? That's right. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. We talk about recovery. We're talking about God. We're talking about life change. We're talking about principles. We're talking about war. We're talking about daily preparations. We're talking about consistency. Ultimately, if you're in recovery and you're consistent and you put forth an effort, you will see results. You will see results. Just like anything. We do need each other. Yes, we do. Wanda, I appreciate you, sister. God bless you. God is real. Yes, he is real, and he works through social media just like he would work through any other thing. That's what's funny. I was just telling someone the other day, God don't care if you believe in him or not. He gonna use you. He don't care if you believe in him or not. He will use you. I know plenty of people in my life that didn't believe in God but spoke life into me. I look at that God used those people to help me. That's what he's going to do for you too. There we go. That's right, Ken. It is written in that book. You pretty much nailed it on the head. That's right. We got to be honest with ourselves. We do. We got to be honest with ourselves. We got to, for real, look at our lives. We got to really take a look at it. We really got to say, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I said. I was sitting in Stillwater prison for the third time. I wasn't even 30 years old. I was in a treatment center. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever they tell me to do because I don't know how to stay out of this place. I don't. Came back 3 times, joined a gang. I mean, damn. What am I doing? For real. God put people in my life even back then to help me. So today we go live in the morning and we talk, and we're going to go live tonight with Justin McPadden. And we're going to talk about his recovery story. And we're going to share his hope. We're going to share his encouragement. We're going to talk about where God has put him today and where he brought him out of. This is the stuff we talk about. I didn't change on my own. I cried out to God. God saved my life. Gives me the ability to be a vessel for him and his will for everyone else's life too. What's nice about recovery is if you don't believe in God, look at us. Look at us. Reach out to someone in recovery. Ask them to tell you their story. Many, many people on these comments below. Megan's story, Tanya's story, Ken's story, John's story, Chrissy's story, Jeanette's story, Holly's story, Susanna's story. All your guys' stories are living proof that we have a God, he loves us, and that you can change your life. It's never too late. It's never too late. For real. What's up, everybody? That's right. That's where I did it. Sobered up in the joint. Thank God. Thank God. Normally I get out. Normally I'll be in there and, I'm restricted. So I never really used day in and day out in there. But I still was using. And then when I got out, I would celebrate with a bottle. And that would lead me right back to everything. It was a ritual. This time, I decided not to celebrate that ritual. And I went to a Christian transitional home called Life Rebuilders in South Minneapolis. That transitional home gave me the opportunity to have a buffer zone. I didn't have to worry about bills and getting a job. I just followed their rules in their program. They had me volunteering at ministries. They had me sharing my story. They had me setting goals and planning. They had me doing what I needed to do to get my life in order. And I didn't have all the stresses from the world on my back, like, oh, you got to pay this bill. Oh, you got to go see your PO. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Nothing. Someone had to bring me towels so I could take a shower. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, though. I got it all back now. It didn't happen overnight, people. I got released in June of 2011. This don't happen overnight. It don't. Anything worthwhile takes time, hard work, dedication, commitment, and consistency. Anything worthwhile. Your life's worth it, ain't it? I think your life's worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't get on this live every day. I do think your life's worth it. I think that many, many others people's lives are worth it as well. Nothing in life worth anything is handed to us. If we have made decisions, choices, based on our meth addiction, our alcohol addiction, for let's say 10 years, if we have made those decisions for 10 years based on drinking, using, abusing, selfishness, fear, right? All that, all those decisions we made over the years, going in and out of jails, those decisions we made it harder for us to change our lives because they developed a habit in us. If we want to change something, we have to be committed to the habit of it. We have to practice it all the time. We have these turning points in our lives daily. You'll have some today. I'll have some today. I might even have some as soon as I close the live off and open that front door. It's the truth. There's turning points. And then there's choices. Early on, man, them choices are very difficult to make. That's why we have a support network set up. That's why we're talking about this. Because sometimes we make the wrong choice so many times, it just becomes easier to continue to make that choice because we're scared to make the other because we don't know what's going to happen. Me neither. Yes. Deb, good morning, Deb. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Deb, morning. Yes, I definitely did. I had to follow the rules. I had to learn how to follow the rules again in society and life. Period. I didn't live by any rules. My rule was if you didn't catch me, it was straight, right? We good. The cops didn't see me. I didn't do nothing wrong. That was the rules I lived by. That brings me into my next topic, which is one of my favorite topics, integrity. Yes, we have to develop integrity. Luckily, God put me, and God did for me what I couldn't do for myself. He put me in a program which helped me develop some integrity to do the right thing when no one's looking. Follow the rules when you ain't on camera. Ha! Yeah. Following the rules when no one's looking. Do that. Develop some integrity. Your life will change, especially if you were a guy or a gal like me, where you couldn't do shit honorable. Everything that you did was behind closed doors, sneaking and sliding. We thought we had integrity back then. Man, I almost got integrity chatted on my stomach when I was in Faribault. Or loyalty or some shit. Or respect, right? Respect in Old English. Think about this. Man, I ain't never respected myself or anyone else before I found recovery. I disrespected myself, my family, my friends, my significant others. I disrespected. But yet I wanted to go to the joint, put integrity, honor, loyalty all over my body. Because I'm a Billy badass. Nah, man. Oh, it's fake as hell. You fake as hell too. Don't let nobody tell you any different. I turned myself into that. I was a fake ass dude in there, man. I'm going to be real with you guys. God didn't call me to do that. I was living out a facade. God didn't call me to be a piece of shit. God didn't call me to cheat on my significant others. God didn't call me to put my hands on people. God don't call us to do that. That ain't what we were born for. I know when I was a little boy, I never dreamed of that. For real. I'm going to tell you something though. Where I grew up, I didn't have a lot of heroes to look up to. I looked up to the people that weren't doing the right thing. Sometimes we don't have a choice, people. It's our parents' choices. Especially when we're children. Sometimes we don't have a choice. But today, each and every one of you on this live knows that you have a choice. So there's no excuse. I brought my son on and we were greeting people this morning. I tell you guys, when I got my kids on here, I make choices based on them today, based on my wife today, based on my family. I'm not the selfish piece of shit I used to be. I owe that to the principles and the spiritual tools in the 12-step programs and the churches and God, most importantly. But I believe that God put those 12 steps in my life for a reason, because they taught me how to live a new way. They taught me how to turn my defects into assets. It taught me how to self-examine. It also taught me how to forgive others. In turn, I learned to forgive myself. It taught me how to love people, man. Real love. Real love is a choice. It ain't got nothing to do with a feeling. We choose to love one another. We do. Love is definitely an action. And love should be always sacrificial. That means if I love someone, that I will sacrifice what I'm doing to help them out. That's right. That's right. What's up, though? What's up, though? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just heard someone just threw me off. She said, preach. And that got me excited. Yes. That's right. To boot up and show up. Hey, man, we got to stop sleeping on ourselves. I'm going to say it again. Y'all wanted to be super gangster in the street, but as soon as we get into recovery, y'all want to get all soft and not try. But I'm telling you, you were trying your ass off to go get with old girl, old boy who had the dope. Weren't you? Hey, I'm only telling you what I know because it comes from me. This is me that I'm talking about. This is me that I'm talking about. That's what I did. I was all into that. As soon as I wanted to change my life, man, I turned into what? Go somewhere? Go to a meeting? Go do this? Call somebody? That's right. You are Holly. I know Holly always on gangster. She is too. I ain't even playing. What up? And that's what it's all about, though. For real. Take that same gangsterism that you had in that old life and get gangster with your recovery. Get gangster with it. Get gangster with it. Don't take shit from nobody. Take it seriously. Keep it real. Keep it gangster. Keep it real and keep it gangster in your recovery. We can have fun doing this. We can. We can help people. We can help change people's lives. We can watch people change. When you watch someone's life change, your life takes on a new meaning. Goodness, it's awesome. I've been doing this a couple days. I've seen a lot of people come and go, and when they come back, when they find recovery, it is beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's gangster as fuck. I'm gonna just keep it real. It is. That's gangster to me. Someone that's doing right by God and their family. You a gangster, bro. You a gangster, sister. Why? Because you ain't like everybody else. You doing something different. And that's gangster. Set yourself apart. Always. Always. Hey, man. I wanted to be the biggest dope dealer out there. Why wouldn't I want to be the biggest hope dealer out there? Right? I wanted to be the biggest dope dealer there was. That's all I did was run around trying to sell bags. I did it all for someone else. I did it all. Nope. I did it all for the devil. I promoted that life for over 10 years. I got people who I promoted that life to that are still stuck in that life. Why do you think I advocate against this? Why do you think I say get gangster with your recovery? Stop playing games. I'm talking to some of you that I know, and I hope you're watching. Because I care. I know that just sobering up for myself ain't enough. I was extreme in my addiction. I want to be extreme in my recovery. I want to take it to the next level. I want to take it to the next level with all of you. With every one of you. I am not playing either. Those of you that communicate with me daily know that I am not playing. We are going to make a difference. We already are. It's beautiful. What's going to be even more beautiful is when we come together physically and have an event. That will be soon. That will be soon. Our first event will be in the Minnesota area. That's where I live. That's where a lot of people are that I know. It's going to be tight. Because why? Because we keep it gangster in our recovery. We keep it gangster in our recovery. We over here mounting up. We're over here rising up. Shout out to Rise Up Recovery and Chad and Tiffany Newhart. Right? We over here rising up. We're over here setting trends, sharing hope, choosing to love one another instead of choosing to hate each other, instead of letting opinions disarm us. We choose to love one another based on our common unity. This, my friends, is powerful, especially in the world we're living in today. We are on the rise. My hand will never, ever not be reaching out for each and every one of you. If I can't help you personally, I will try to send you a resource or a person to support you. Ultimately, against the odds, this page, this group, myself, I cannot change for you. I cannot force you to do anything. Neither can your mama, neither can your daddy, and neither can your PO. You have to do that. If you want to change your life, I can't come and drag you out of the trap house and bring you to treatment. You have to come outside and get in my damn car. It's the truth. We provide hope and inspiration and encouragement and support. We will come alongside you, try to get you the help that you need. I will stay involved in your life as long as you'll let me. I want to see you recover and fulfill what God has in store for you. Because I know that God has big things planned for each and every one of us. I know this because I slept on it. I slept on it. I'm not sleeping on it anymore. God has big plans for big change, big recovery, big change. We got a digital movement going right now. Many of pages, many of people out there sharing hope on social media. Tonight, we are collaborating with a page called The Hope Shot. Myself and the founder of The Hope Shot will be sharing. He will be sharing his story from active addiction into recovery. We're going to be spreading some hope tonight with my guy, Justin. I hope you guys show up for that. That's tonight, 8 p.m. CST, Central Time Zone. If you have not registered for the event on the page, it is pinned to the top of this page, the event. Please register for that event and share that event on your page as well, because we want that event to reach people too. We want that event to reach people too. Straight up, man. We just want that event to reach as many people as possible. So someone might get some hope tonight. Someone might say, you know what? If Justin and Phil can do it, so can I. Someone's life could change tonight. Someone could make a decision to change their lives tonight. Someone could make a decision right now. We don't know. Man, there's people struggling everywhere. Jamie, what's up, man? What's up, Jamie? How are you? I am glad you showed up this morning. And I'm glad I got to say good morning to you. I appreciate you, Jamie. Thank you for all of your support. It is very much appreciated. That's right. Recovery, turn up. Dude, I'm going to tell you guys, Jamie be getting gangster with it. Jamie, she gangster with it. She wants to turn that recovery up. She gets turned up for recovery. That's right. Megan, she gangster with it. Turn it all the way up. We're going to turn that recovery all the way up. So Cindy, if you're in EST, I believe we'll be live for you at 9 p.m. tonight. If you are EST, good morning, Cindy. I'm glad you made it. Good morning. Good morning. EST, I believe, is an hour ahead of us. Pretty sure. Not 100, but I'm pretty sure. What's up? What's up, man? How you guys doing today? Beautiful, beautiful day today. It's a Saturday. It's a gorgeous day. We had Leo come in. So yesterday it was negative 20 or something, and then today we have 30 degrees in Minnesota. So polar opposites, bipolar weather. That's how we deal with it here in Minnesota. You have a good morning too. You have a good morning too, Cindy. I want to thank you guys again, for real. Thank you for everything that you do for me and this page. All of you that support me, I appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much your encouragement means to me. The messages that I receive from you guys telling me that, hey, you're giving me some hope. I'm seeing that there is hope out there. Hey, my son is struggling, but I'm seeing hope. Will you talk to him? You guys that continue to encourage me to keep going, thank you. Your support means the world to me because it is difficult to share every day and to pour our hearts out. So to see the encouragement come back to drive me to continue to do what I'm doing is very great. I'm very grateful and very thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you. I love each and every one of you. Even if you don't send me messages of encouragement and support, I still love you too, and I do care about you. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for being on this platform with us today. Each and every one of us shows you some love, for real. What's up, Aaron? My dude, how you feeling? You did wake up another day. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Tristy? Good morning, Tristy. Hopefully I spelled your name right, or said your name right. I know I be misspelling people's names constantly. I just blame it on being from Louisiana. Hey. That's right. Tell him again, bruh. Aaron said, me and my mom's kicked COVID's ass. That's right. Nice work, brother. Nice work. Good morning. I see Marlon's laughing at that. Morning, Carla. Morning, Carla. How are you, man? I got full. Look at this coffee. It's full. I ain't even drank it. It's cold now. How long have we been going? Probably over an hour. That's all right. I'll have some energy tonight. I'll drink another pot of coffee. We'll be good to go because we're going to be live tonight with Justin McPadden from The Hope Shot. Y'all check that out for real. I have the event tagged, pinned to the top of the page. Go check it out. Go share it. Let's get that event out. When we go live tonight at 8 p.m., all of you, do me a favor and just share the heck out of it. We want to get that hope out. We want to get that hope out. We're connecting with another page that provides hope, just like we do. He's going to tell his story with me. We're going to collaborate, and we're going to generate hope. And we are hopefully going to help someone see that they too can change their life, that it's not too late, that there is hope, that there is a plan. What's up? What's up, Shane? How you doing this morning? Good morning, Shane. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is my guy, Shane, man. He's a good dude. He had COVID not too long ago, too. He's recovering from that right now. I hope everything's well with you, Shane. I appreciate you on here. What's up, Scott? That's my dude right here, Scott. Reaches out to me. We message each other. God bless you, brother. Keep going on your journey. Keep going. Keep going, brother. Don't give up. You're on your way, man. You just keep going. One day at a time, brother. And remember, reach out to me if you need any advice, if you need any kind of guidance, any kind of suggestion. But I'm going to tell you guys this. Don't ask me for suggestions if you're not going to listen. If you ask someone for advice, to respect the person that is giving you the advice, try to take those suggestions. I do that now. Don't get me wrong. I didn't do everything my sponsor said either. He told me not to buy a BMW 540i when I was early on in recovery. He said I would be filling my ego if I did it. Guess what I did? I bought the damn BMW 540i. It turned into a piece of crap. My sponsor was my mechanic, and he refused to work on it. So what did I do? I got rid of it, and I lost some money. But I didn't go back to the old way. I didn't. But it was a mistake that I made, and I had to learn from it. For real. For real, though. That's like I asked someone for advice on something today. And if I don't take that suggestion or that advice, if I say I'm going to do it, it's one thing. But if I suggest something to someone else and they say they're going to do it, that's one thing. But if I suggest something to you and it doesn't necessarily apply to you or anything like that, by all means, you could tell me to go fly a kite. You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm wrong sometimes. My suggestions aren't always accurate. I'm human. That's why I say, rely on God first. Always pray first. Always pray first and always rely on God. Keep God first and foremost in our recovery. Don't let the details. Guess who lives in them details? The devil's all up in the details. He is. Don't let your decisions today affect your recovery tomorrow. And the devil is in them details. And the devil is in them details. I value you, Chrissy. I do. I value you, your eagerness to learn, to grow, your commitment to recovery, and your strength, sister. Your strength that you're relying on God is really beautiful. It's good to see. I'm proud of you. Thank you for all you do for me and this page. You are a bright spot in my life. Many of you are bright spots in my life. Many of you are bright spots in my life. But unfortunately, I don't talk to all of you on a consistent basis. I can't. But there's a few people on here that are a part of our recovery team and the group, and we are looking for moderators. We are looking for people to join our leadership team to help us grow. We want to be able to provide some service opportunities in our recovery group for people when they enter the recovery group. We want to be able to put people in positions to help people in this recovery group. If you're not in this recovery group is in the group section on this page. Against the Odds is a recovery group. It's private. You can share, you can post, you can go and share recovery things in there. You can share your struggles in there. And we will come alongside of you and lift you up. We will provide support for you through that group. We will also provide community and connection through that group, because we're not all spread out. There's little pockets of communities of people in Minnesota, Wisconsin. We're all over the place in that group, but there's a lot of people that have small communities attached in the group. So when we do something, it's going to be real fun if we can get people to participate in other cities and stuff like that. It is definitely a group that is growing. It is a group that is worth it's worth you guys joining and becoming leaders in. I'm going to be honest with you, because we are going to help people in that group. I'm on a mission. I got my team is supporting the mission that we're on, and we are going to help people, and we're going to create some opportunities for people to be of service in this digital recovery community that we have. It is a beautiful thing. It is. I got big plans for it. But my plans, if they don't fall in line with God's plans, it won't happen. So we will see what happens, and we will just continue to put one foot in front of the other and live one day at a time, and to make steps and to generate some action towards the goals that I'm trying to achieve, right? Just like in recovery. When we figure out that we can change our lives, that we, the ones that they counted out, can change. When we figure that out and we realize that ain't a person out there that can stop us to achieve what we need to achieve. As long as God has our back, ain't nobody gonna stop us. We overcame those odds that they counted us out for. Society counted us out. She's an addict. She's a prostitute. He's a drug dealer. He's an addict. He'll never change. Why does he choose that life? Why this? Why that? He'll never learn. She'll never learn. Boy, we're over here learning. We're over here growing. And because of where we came from and who has our back, and when we connect like we are, there ain't no stopping us. Y'all have to understand, for us to be addicted to what we are addicted to, we have a drive about us. We have to learn to take that drive that we drove to destroy our lives, to gain our lives back. That drive is in each and every one of you. We have to flip the script. Take that drive and go after recovery with it. That's where your life's going to change. When you start to get motivated to do better in life every day, right? No one's perfect. We live each day and we try to be better than the last. Yeah, we are, Jamie. We're doing the damn thing. I love it. Keeping it gangster. Keeping it gangster on here, man, because that's what it's all about. We wanted to be super gangster in addiction. Billy Badass. I don't know. Tanya Tough Girl. I don't know how the girls say it. Billy Badass is definitely a masculine thing. I like Tanya Tough Girl though too. What do the ladies think I should say for the ladies? Because I definitely don't want to be offended. Because we got a couple Tanyas on here. You just never know. I do got a Billy on here too. So I don't want to offend you guys if I'm using your names in the wrong way. I'm glad we didn't lose our lives either. We didn't lose our lives. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're here to share hope. God spared our lives so we could glorify him, so we could be a vessel for his purpose for our lives. Yeah, there you go. Good morning, everybody. It has been a wonderful morning. I'm going to let you guys probably go now. Pistol Annie's. All right. I'm glad I seen that. That's the tough girls. That's what we call the tough girls. Pistol Annie's. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to try to remember that. Patience. I'm going to just start putting up some stuff on the screen. People are commenting. I'm going to drop them in. Good morning, sunshine. I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. Good morning, sister. I appreciate you. God is good. Chrissy says, be present, be patient. We didn't F it up overnight. We can't fix it overnight. Whoo! Damn! Keep showing up, listening and learning. Be willing to do the work. That's right. Be willing to do the work. Very well said. Very well said. Keep this up there for a little bit. I might even repeat it. Be present. Be patient. We didn't F up overnight. We can't fix it overnight. Keep showing up and listening and learning. Be willing to do the work. I'm loving that. I'm loving that wordplay. That sister's preaching fire right now. Straight up. We have to be willing to do the work. That's what's up, man. You just got to be willing to do it. You willing to do it? Why aren't you willing to do it? Let's get you willing. If you're not willing to do the work, reach out to me. I might be able to help you become willing to do the work. If you are willing to do the work and you want to do the work, reach out to me. If I can't do the work with you, I'm going to send somebody that can do the work with you, because we have these connections on this page. So we do have resources, and there's plenty of people around here that want to help you do the work if you're willing to do it. That's for darn sure. Now I got to figure out how to get that comment off. There it is. That's right. That's right. Anyway, tonight we got a live. It's at 8 p.m. We've been going on longer than an hour this morning, so I'm going to let it roll. We're going to shut this down. I appreciate you guys showing up, being a part of this page, sharing a little bit of your journey with me each and every day. This is so awesome. I am so grateful for it, because this is really a highlight of my day. Every morning coming on here with you guys. I appreciate you guys' shares, likes, comments. Thank you for all that you do for myself, this page, the recovery group. Thank you for all your encouragement and your support. Remember, keep it gangster today. Keep it gangster today, recovery warriors, because y'all are all gangster. You were gangster back then and you're gangster now, doing the right thing. Now we got a different gang leader, right? Now we roll for a different, now we're riding for a different color, right? We used to be in the darkness and now we're in the light, and we shine our light bright. We just got to keep it real and keep it gangster 24/7, because ain't nobody trying to lie to nobody over here and keep people stuck in their old ways. That ain't what we're about. We want our lives to change, then we got to get gangster and go fucking change them.